I don't think the Colts win another game this year.
Fuck. Say the schedule.
At Jacksonville, at Seattle, home Niners, home Jaguars, at Houston.
Wow.
And this is only because Daniel Jones has a broken fucking leg. And it was very evident over the weekend. Then you look at the Texans schedule. Banger matchup this weekend, Sunday Night Football at Kansas City. Home Arizona, home Raiders, at the Chargers, home Colts. And then you look at the Jaguars schedule. Home Colts, home Jets, at Denver, at Indianapolis, home Titans. I'm betting on Houston, and I'm betting on the Jaguars if I have to make a bet. I think the Colts do not win another game the rest of the way, and they finish 8-9. And we're talking about odds and futures markets. JSN is now the
Front runner.
offensive player of the year favorite at -125. Jonathan Taylor's at -105. And then you got McCaffrey at 40-1. James Cook and Pickens at 75-1.
Wow.
And listen, let's be honest. I think JSN week to week, and I know he had a bad game over the weekend, did nothing because the defense just went fucking crazy. Best offensive player. He already set the franchise record in 11 games. He's been the best offensive player this year. So yeah, I think it's over for the Colts, man. And it sucks because they were such a good story. If Daniel Jones was healthy, I wouldn't feel this way. But watching that game, bro, because it was like that and the Rams game were in my 2 box. It was the 2 most important games in that early window. He don't look right.
Yeah.
He don't look right. I think the Colts are done. Sorry, bro.
It sucks, dude. It sucks. They don't have the pedigree yet to make me believe that they're gritty enough to make a comeback this season. Like, things were so good, but this is like being good in baseball in June. Like, nobody gives a fuck, bro.
Listen, bro. Yeah.
Nobody cares.
No one cares. Listen, you're talking to someone that fucking loves futures, right? Week 5, I'm cashing Bijan Robinson. Last week, I'm fantasy booking what I'm going to do with the Stafford money. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Now, when I do have futures, I always talk about this. I like my odds to get closer to minus as we progress, which is why I'm not panicking with Stafford and the Rams. The Rams are still a Super Bowl favorite.
Yep.
By a significant margin, by $2. So I'm not panicking. We don't want what's happened with Bijan, where we got it down to -125, and now he's not even on the board. Right? We don't want that. But dude, futures, it's the same thing in fantasy football, right? Everyone's gearing up for fantasy football playoffs. Like, bro, you've been the best team. You need your team to withstand for 17 weeks. It's difficult. It's difficult. So when you do accomplish something, take victory laps, bro. It's hard to predict futures. And people don't like it because you got to give up money up front. I probably invested like close to 3.
Yeah, I was going to say.
$3,000 in futures.
I also, this year, after going heavy into futures, am just taking the winnings that I'm making and then just reinvesting into the futures market. Like, I just can't stop. I can't pull it out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, given this circumstance at this point in time, and that's...
But, bro, also, the best thing about the futures is we identify spots throughout the year. Last year with the Rams, you with the Bucks last year. Now we got, you left it in, pause, with the Bengals stuff.
I'm so excited about that one.
I saw it when they lost that game to the Jets and MGM gave me the cash out for the same money. I'm like, yo, George, I'm pulling out, bro. I can't do it. And you let it ride. You son of a bitch. Now I like it. If you like it, I love it, like Mace would say. But that's the thing with futures, man. It's difficult. But there are certain spots. Like, I can't lie to you. I've been looking at Dallas. at 60-1. Because you gotta bet the numbers.
Yep. 60-1. Good number. Hit that one before.
Excuse me.
You're battling right now. I am, Nick is battling, and you're doing good, dude.
Hanging in there. Just this cough, bro. This cough has been whooping my ass for like fucking couple weeks now.
At least 2 weeks.
Yeah. But I went to the doctor today, and they were just like, just recovering from a cold, and then I found out other shit that I got to deal with.
They said, "Oh, you talk for a living? Well, that sucks, bro.
Yeah.
It's the one thing you can't do right now."
Yeah. What else? What else would you like to discuss from the weekend?
I love when we're right about the toxic pick, which the toxic pick for me this year, 8-5-1. For you, it's 10-4. I think we are spot on with that team that you should not bet on. This week, it was the Falcons favorited against the Jets, and the Jets win outright. And it was all due to that one muff punt. Tyrod Taylor also, balling out down the stretch doesn't hurt. And I think that if you're a Jets fan, these are the types of wins that obviously it hurts your draft stock or the draft pick that you're going to get. But it's good for the outlook of what your team can be, because Mitchell got him a few weeks ago. He's going nuts. And I think that they're rallying behind Aaron Glenn. This team now 3-9, beat the Falcons. We got to witness a Kirk Cousins loss and a favoriting spot, and I loved it. Yeah. I loved watching that game come down to the end. Nick Folk is one of the funniest looking NFL players on planet Earth. Dude is just I've never seen a helmet like bend outward. His head is so fucking fat. The bottom of his helmet shoots out, and he's a kicker. Kickers should be allowed to not wear helmets. Yes, no? Like a no bucket, like old school hockey?
Not, when I kicked in high school, I wanted to have the one bar.
Yeah.
But my coach was like, you're also the quarterback, so you can't have that. But I've changed my stance on something.
Okay.
And it happened this weekend, bro. Because I was watching the Jaguars and Titans game. 2 number 1 picks. I'm breaking news here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if I'm down with losing on purpose anymore. I think the NFL draft is so fucking random. Like, you know what? Fuck it. You want to win in December? Be my guest. Because Trevor Lawrence was can't miss. Cam Ward wasn't Trevor Lawrence coming out, but fucking Sam Darnold was can't miss, and he struggled for 5-6 years. Bro, honestly, the more I watch it, you want to build something like Aaron Glenn, using him as an example, because like the locker room is getting fired up. Fans are still going to games. Put out a good product. I'm cool with it. I don't want to hear about generational talents anymore. Abdul Carter had to miss the first quarter because apparently, I don't know how true it is, but he was watching porn in the team meeting and he didn't have his headphones on.
Are you serious?
This was from a very credible beat writer on Twitter.
Wow.
So I posted about that. He was can't miss. He has no sacks this year. And then the other thing is like Puka, 5th rounder. Scadaboo, 4th rounder. Jackson Dart was not the first quarterback taken. Bo Nix was not the first quarterback taken. And I know I've been hard on Bo Nix, but you know what? They find ways to win. Yo, moving forward, bro, I'm cool with it, man. I'm cool because I'm tired of hearing about can't miss generational talent. And then they're nothing.
Yeah.
I'm cool. You want to win? Go ahead and win. I'm watching Trevor Lawrence. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna win the division and probably not be on the Jaguars next year. And then you're watching Cam Ward. You're like, I'll give you a pass, bro. A lot of shit happening in Tennessee, but like, you don't know, man. And then Shador goes in the 6th round or 7th round, whatever round he went, 5th round, day 3 pick. Thought he looked competent again against the Niners. So I've just changed my stance. And don't get me started with the NBA. That's a fucking lottery.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you were tanking for Wemby. Who got the pick? A team that wasn't in contention. And then especially last year with Cooper Flag. So you want to win, bro? Be my guest. That was my biggest takeaway from watching, bro.
Wow.
I think I'm done being like, nah, tank, I'll apologize to Tommy DeVito. I've said a lot of inappropriate things for you that would probably make me lose my job, but luckily I was in the comfort of my own home because he won those games that didn't matter. And then, you don't know. So I'm cool. You want to win? Go ahead and win. That's my rant.
I think that's a fair enough take. That's fair. I would still like to have some value. It does matter as far as trades are concerned, and you can fleece people if you're the ultimate businessman. But at that point, you are the worst franchise in the league. You gotta just take it. The generational talent shit comes from reporters like us calling people generational talents. And I mean, I haven't done it. Maybe for Taylor Green. I had a heart-to-heart. Talk about what we learned from this weekend. Having to analyze everything I've said about Taylor Green for Arkansas and realizing that he might not get drafted, it hurts me. But that's what we do. We build people up in our minds, and we get to see them destroyed in real time, all the time. You actually watched that Jaguars Titans game?
It was on one of the. Yeah, because I bet the Jaguars. I didn't give it out as a pick, but I bet the Jaguars. I was just like, yo, listen, Titans are like 5-27 against the spread. But again, watching Trevor Lawrence, just head scratching, bro. I don't understand it. So to me, that's my new approach.
No more generational.
I'm cool, man.